Hi Leo, this is your forecast for the month of October 2017. If you have visited me before, I'd like to thank you for returning, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, or Leo Moon. It might also be helpful for you to watch your rising and moon sign. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages with videos on love, finance, and other readings. Now, the third week you have the Four of Swords. So some of you, maybe you got an offer that you were excited about and you're taking a break, maybe a vacation, maybe you're going on a retreat. But for others of you, there was something that maybe you got excited about it, and again, now you hit this lull spot. Nothing's going on. There's no communication, there's no movement, there's no activity. You're just in a state of somewhat limbo. Now, for some of you, maybe you hit a rough patch and you're trying to recuperate from some kind of illness. Some of you may have connections to people in a hospital, or you're in the hospital, or you're dealing with some kind of medical issue. For others of you, there are issues where there were some social invitations that maybe you weren't thrilled about, and there are issues of somebody being an unwelcome guest or feeling as if they're in exile or a prisoner or an outcast. Maybe this was a project that you were excited about, or some kind of job or work pursuit, and now there's a strike taking place. Whatever it is, this is a week of contemplation. It should be a week of preparation where you are reconsidering some things and what you're going to do next. You may be doing that in solitude, and maybe you're getting a relief from some stress that you've had, but you're deciding to withdraw and do a lot of introspection, do some thinking. So whatever it is, you're trying to figure out what your next move is. Now, this could be a week where something happens where you didn't know what was going on, and something happens in order to excite you. You feel rejuvenated again. You feel restored. But for others of you, something is not turning out the way you hoped, and now you feel like you're in jeopardy somehow, like your security is threatened, or maybe you were excited last week, but now you just can't muster up that enthusiasm. You know, you have a lack of motivation. So it could be that something has ended for you in some way, and you're having to gather yourself to regroup. And there's going to be a temptation for you to take one of two choices, for you to either try too hard and perhaps burn yourself out, for you to peter out, or maybe you're just doing too little because you've just given up on a situation. Now, if you had some good emotional experiences early in the month and you feel good, then this may be a welcome break. You may just be like, I'm going to ride this out. I know what I'm doing. Everything is fine. I'm good. And so you're going to be okay. But for others of you, there are some real issues that you are not addressing. There are just too many details that you're not attending to, too many issues not being addressed, too many matters hanging in limbo. And a large part of that is because you're just hoping that it's all going to work out. You're going to wish this problem away, or act like you don't know about it, or maybe you're going to try to save something or bring some life back into something, or try to motivate somebody, and you're in denial, and that's actually going to harm you. This is a week where there are not a lot of options on the table for you. You don't have a lot of choices. So you're going to have to think up a strategy. You're going to have to figure out what your next move is going to be. This is a week that for you to come up with ways to empower yourself, to harness that personal power, that enthusiasm you may have felt earlier in the month, and manifest those plans and dreams. It could be that you're realizing that you need to step up a bit and take charge and take on a leadership role. Now, if you got some information, or you made some emotional discoveries that you didn't feel good about, maybe you feel like someone has let you down in some way, and you're thinking about that, and maybe you're even waiting on that person to come forward. You want them to explain to you just what the hell was going on. I mean, why did you say that? Or why did you not do this? Or why didn't you come through for me? Or why weren't you this? And you're going to want them to lay it all out and tell you that they're sorry. On the other hand, if that was you, this is going to be a week where you want to lay low. You know, let's just ride this out, let that emotion die down, and move on. Whatever it is, this is about not being in denial. This is not a week for you to avoid situations that you know you need to handle, because if you don't take care of your issues, they're going to pile up, and then things are really going to get ugly, and you're going to jeopardize other situations. It's going to snowball. You're going to have a domino effect.